Well, it's been just over a month now since Johan Sebastian Guerrero was killed by ICE agents in Biddeford. That same day, July 13th, protests erupted and memorials were put up in his honor. Well, last week, the Jersey barriers at Mechanics Park came down, and with them, the MacArthur Library began preserving what was left behind there. News Center Maine's Marcus Kakova got an inside look at what happens to those memorials after the protesters have gone.
So yeah, this one's a letter from a kid.
When all that's left of our lives are letters and pictures.
And the letter reads, "I'm so sorry for what the ICE agents did to you."
Rose Dion is one of the people who pick up the pieces.
"Your family is going to miss you forever," all caps. "I bet you had a wonderful family and you still do. You were not deserved to be killed. I bet you had a family that would love you no matter what."
Though she can't put them back together.
I mean, the ones from kids get me all the time. Like, that's just, you know, it's something we're seeing a lot of.
Rose knows the pieces are precious.
In my normal day-to-day job, almost every object I get comes with the story of the death of a loved one. I am donating this book because it was my mother's and she just passed. That's something I deal with every single day.
Rose is an archivist. For her, history is sentimental. She spends her days preserving the past. Testaments to our time, witnesses. We were here.
I saw this portrait that was in the middle of this biography I was reading for class. And I feel like that was the first time I felt like history was happening and I could see it and I could touch it and it was right in front of me.
But what's happening in Biddeford is different.
I know what to do with glass plate negatives from the turn of the century and plastic negatives from the 1930s and sort of all of these things, but because a lot of this is so new, we don't, as a field, really know how it will age.
Cardboard, acrylic paint, printer paper, everyday materials, never intended to become history.
It makes me feel a little crazy, and I feel like I must look so silly right now. But this isn't a piece of cardboard with paint on it. It is a historical object.
But preserving those kinds of objects isn't as uncommon as you might think.
One thing people don't realize is how common this is. I've been getting a lot of help from other archivists really all over the country who have dealt with similar spontaneous memorials.
Spontaneous memorials. History made with no time to look back.
It's almost working backwards. We're seeing the objects being created right now. And so I really felt a lot of urgency to save them.
These objects, their haste, their impermanence, carry the record that someone named Johan lived, died, and was missed.
If I had just moved here from another planet, I would still see the emotions that are happening in this community because of this event. So it's hard not to let them affect you or seep into the work.